All right, boys, so I am in a position now on Swissy Short. I'll explain how this week has been. We've been crushing it. We'll see if we can finish the week on a high note, but let's just take a look. I entered on this fair value gap right here. I'll break down the trade later. You guys know how we do, but I'm currently up 650 US. So I'll keep you guys updated on this. Hopefully we run down and take out this sell side liquidity. I'll just keep dragging my stop loss. Final target would be these lows, but I'll be happy with anywhere within here. 1 to 3 plus would be great, ideal. And yeah, we'll see what happens, boys. All right, boys, I'm up about 1,200 bucks right now. You can see we're really starting to melt. So I'm gonna remove my risk now since we broke structure in my favor. And yeah, we'll see from there. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted. All right, boys, so you can see that it is retracing a little bit, obviously as expected, but we made direct equal lows with London low over here. So what I'm hoping for is obviously the market breaks to the downside, but it is Friday at 10 o'clock now. So either get taken out of break even or we get a nice profit. Either way, I'll be bringing you guys with me on this one, and I will be breaking it down regardless. If it's a break even, if it hits TP, it doesn't matter. I think there's education here. And yeah, guys, just be cool, calm, and collected. Let the market do what it wants to do. And yeah, at the end of the day, we're professional risk managers, right? So cheers, guys. Let's see what happens. All right, boys. So we ended up getting tapped at break even on this lovely Friday. I will be breaking down this trade here in a second, show you guys why I took this trade, all that good stuff. If you did enjoy this little live seminar, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. It helps. And I'm excited to bring these to you guys. Got taken out with spread. So we'll see if it actually does drop from here. I'd be kind of cheesed, to be honest, but you can see that came all the way back up there. And yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so thanks for meeting me back on the charts here. I'm just going to be breaking down the trade that you guys just saw, and hopefully you guys get an understanding of what went down. And again, even though it was a break-even trade, there's a lot to learn here. And yeah, you don't just learn from your winners, you learn from your losers, your break-evens every trade. So let's just take a look at what we were looking at. Okay, so my analysis always starts on DXY. And I had this buy side liquidity pool over here that I wanted to see us take out, right? So if we look over here on the hourly time frame, we had just ran it by a few pips yesterday. We ended up coming back down into this demand zone, and then we moved up, making relative equal highs, moved down into this demand, and then popped above. So when I got on this morning, we had just ran this high. So when I was looking at this, I expected that Swissy would have ran the high as well. But at the same time, if we look, there was some sort of divergence there, right? Because DXY had taken the high and Swissy actually was mitigating this area, right? Let me just rewind on this just so it looks a little bit more cleaner, and I'll show you guys what I personally was looking for, okay? So let me just turn sessions on here. Everyone always asks what sessions, I don't use this thing ever. Everyone always asks what sessions I use, or the indicator for the sessions. It's Asia session right here, that's what it's called. So I'm just gonna turn that on. You can see over here, that we had this nice buy side liquidity pool over here. So I'm anticipating DXY to run the high like it did, but then I'm looking at this area here as a potential area to be taken out. And this is exactly what I wanted to see last night when I went to bed. I wanted to see this extreme get hit because we haven't taken this yet. So I had two options last night when I went to bed that I saw playing out today. This was option one, was mitigating this order block coming down into here. Option two was taking this high, okay? So I had two sell options. That was my interest for today because it was Friday. We had been bearish all week, so I was anticipating a Friday reversal, and that's exactly what happened. So let's just play this out. You can see that it is 7:30 now, and let's just click this next here. So right there, you can see we mitigate London, and then we pop to the upside. Now what I'm looking for is some sort of rejection candle showing that we ran liquidity, right? It needs to be a rejection candle. It can't just be a full body close for me. So if I just click this one more time, you can see here, we're coming into 9 o'clock now. Now I personally, you guys know this, I don't get on until like 9 o'clock. I don't trade till 9:30 personally, because that's when I have the highest strike rate. So I don't even get on the charts till then. But at this moment in time, when I did get on, I saw that we ran liquidity like this and we started to break to the downside, right? So if I just keep going, then we have a nice break like this, right? So this is, to me, this is what I want to see out of a point of interest. We have a nice little break below this low as well. So to me, that's a nice 5-minute break of structure. We had an internal break of structure up here. Then we had a nice 5-minute break of structure right here. I'm going to mark this out as BOS. Then what I'm doing is looking for some sort of imbalance or some sort of order block to use. Now, this is the area that I was looking at first, but I like to play the imbalances sometimes too, just because I know that I'm going to get into the trade, right? So sometimes you can over refine with an order block, right? So let's just click next. Right now, you can see we start to come down lower on the next candle, and we have some sort of fair value gap here, right? So this ended up becoming my entry. This is where I wanted to enter the trade. Ran liquidity, 5-minute break of structure. I wanted to enter in this imbalance somewhere within here. Let's click this next. So now it is solidified there. Nice fair value gap imbalance. And yeah, I ended up market executing, guys, at literally 102. I got a sweet fill, and my stop was about 10 pips, so just above this high. I was targeting this low down here, as you guys could see. So now all I'm doing is waiting for the market to come into my area. I did market execute, like I said, but you can see once we get tagged in here, beautiful rejection like this, and then it just melts for your boy, which you guys already saw, right? So that was the trade. If we look here, it ended up coming all the way back up, resulting in a loss. So risk management's number one, right? This should have bled, and because it didn't, because we started to come back up, I cut my tie as soon as we broke structure to the downside, and that is something that I am totally okay with. I'm okay with taking break evens because at the end of the day, we are professional risk managers, right? We need to manage our risk. But yeah, super, super light breakdown here. This week, guys, for me was insane for reading price. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet. I should have been on the leaderboard, number one leaderboard on probably any be 1% better every single day. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on Wednesday.